Hi students. Now we are moving on to the next chapter, magnetism. As an introduction, let us discuss about some basic properties of magnets. Actually, we are going to discuss about 5 basic properties of magnets. The first one is attractive property. Consider the first figure. We know a magnet attracts small pieces of iron, cobalt, nickel, etc. We know that these iron, cobalt, nickel are all magnetic materials. So a magnet attracts magnetic materials. And we also know when a magnet is brought near a heap of iron filings, we know that the ends of the magnet show the great attraction. These ends where the magnetic attraction is maximum are called poles of the magnet. And we know every magnet has 2 poles. One is north pole and other is south pole. That is the first property. Second one is the directive property of magnets. That is, when a magnet is suspended freely, we can see that it aligns itself in the geographical north-south direction. And the pole of the magnet which points towards geographical north is called north seeking or north pole. And the other pole which points towards the geographical south is called south seeking or south pole of the magnet. So this is the directive property of a magnet. That is, when a magnet is suspended freely, it aligns itself in the geographical north-south direction. And third property is familiar to us, that is, like poles repel and unlike poles attract. We have studied that in our lower classes. Like poles repel and unlike poles attract. Then fourth property is that magnetic poles always exist in pairs. Let's see what is meant by this fourth property. That is, if we try to isolate the 2 poles of a magnet from each other by breaking the magnet in the middle, we can see that each broken part is found to be a magnet with north and south poles at its ends. That is, we are trying to break the magnet into 2 poles. But it is not possible to isolate the magnet into a monopole. That is, it is not possible for us to make a magnet with only 1 pole. When it is broken into pieces, we can see that each broken part is found to be a magnet. So we can say that magnetic monopoles do not exist. Every magnet exists as a dipole. Dipole means north and south pole of a magnet. Then fifth one is magnetic induction. That is, magnetic induction means a magnet induces magnetism in a magnetic substance. Magnetic substance means iron is a magnetic substance. So a magnet induces magnetism in a magnetic substance placed near it. This phenomenon is called magnetic induction. So these are the 5 properties of magnets.